welcome everybody to episode 56 of the Rare Witch Roundtable. I am your host, Andre. Of course, as always, the beloved Andre.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's favorite person. I'm joined today by Derek.
Hi, guys. I'm Derek. I've been around the block a time or two, and I can say the same for my buddy, Siege. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
They'd give me $50 if I sat in front of this microphone.
Yeah, it's true, actually. You get paid to be on this, and yet nobody wants to be on it. It's really weird.
I get paid to be on it. No, just me.
It's just you.
Because you couldn't get anyone fucking else.
Yeah,
That's
literally, me and Andre were sitting today at the beginning of the day, and we were like, fuck, we can't get anybody. We're going to have to straight pay someone. Siege knocked on our door in a matter of time.
I don't even know what a real project is.
Yeah, all those donations, that's what it's going to. Everyone who donates. I think the donations are fixed, by the way, because Ice ignores every Facebook message I send him, but when I told him that I don't think the donations work anymore, he fixed that shit immediately.
I don't think you're getting money anymore.
I don't think anyone even does it, though, so, and maybe he didn't fix it. I don't know.
I'll fucking donate. I'll donate again.
You did? Care. We should get on that. We're also, I guess this is a good transition. So our good friend CJ here is helping maybe fix some things with the site.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been working a little bit on it. Haven't had much time to put into it. Do you care if they know when we're recording this? Too bad. We're recording it on like a Friday.
It's true.
It's true.
So
it is a Friday.
I'm gonna spend some time this weekend, really pouring through it. But I've been working on a mobile theme that should make the site not look like utter crap on mobile.
Yeah. It turns out the
Nice.
kids these days are using the forms on their phone. It's really weird.
Who uses phones nowadays?
I don't know. It's just like, literally that the last time this site was redesigned was like 2008. So this basically the year before like smartphones were a thing.
Yeah, nearly 8 years.
Yeah.
A lot has changed since then. There's a new thing. It's newer than that, called Bootstrap, which is what Twitter uses. Twitter actually made it, and it's made so that you make one site and design it in such a way that it works on all platforms of different resolutions.
This is some voodoo shit.
It really is. It makes things just absolutely magic.
Nerd.
So I was able to get the site resizing to mobile properly in like an hour.
Yeah.
There's some other
amazing.
weird things, but working on it.
Yeah, and like the big question is, things like the fixed width of the site, which I don't know, like we just kind of have to play around with it because it looks weird at first, but
I kind of think I want to try to do both.
Yeah, I think maybe like a middle ground is the right call.
So you wanted to take away the actual gray bars alongside, huh?
It won't. They never really go away. Even if I have a full width site, there's like 30, 40 pixels on either side of the gray bars.
Yeah, but I think like a little more than that probably makes sense because I don't know, it's part of the look, but
well,
keep playing around with it.
I've been playing with it both ways, and I think it definitely needs the site needs to be a bit wider, but I could do like 200 pixels. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to do two different themes that just swap between them, basically.
Yeah, it would probably look better a little, because if you think about it, these bars here on the side really, like, they're in the way. There's no need for these here.
You just don't notice it because you've been here for so long.
Yeah.
Whenever I first whenever I first set it up to be full width and looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, this is what normal websites look like, huh?
Hey, we're better than normal websites.
Dude,
we're advanced.
Even better.
Yeah, it's
we
true.
are literally legions behind, and I'm not even trying to make an insult.
Yeah.
Like, we need to upgrade hard body like crazy.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot more we can do than just updating the theme, I think, because like we can do pretty much anything you can do with JavaScript and CSS, and that's
you can do a lot.
Pretty much everything these days.
Yeah.
We've been looking at new chats. We've been looking at I've been looking at different ways we can just use things that are already there. Like within 3 minutes, I had set up a long asked for feature so that blocked users, their poster actually just disappeared on your screen. Like you have no sign that they were there. I've wanted that for a while. I know a couple of other people who have wanted that for a while, and I feel like we could do a lot of other little things like that and make the site just that much better.
Yeah. I agree. It's
yeah,
actually a good point to come to here. Like, we are in a point now in Rare Witch history, so to speak, where we're trying to regain what was once, our glory. We're trying to, come back on the internet and whatnot. And it really feels like an important time in the forum's existence,
Because basically, I mean, like, again, the last time the Rare Witch project had a real redesign was when Nuts and Bolts came out, and that was kind of the next turning point for Rare, right? Like, after that, they kind of changed into, like, the Kinect studio, and the site didn't really change because nobody really gave a shit about Kinect Sports.
I mean, we changed for the worse. Like, we didn't like it.
Yeah.
It is worth mentioning that even though I'm, like, redesigning the site, I'm not changing the color scheme. I'm not changing much at all. I'm just
most of that still looks pretty good, I think, too.
Properly. Yeah, I mean, it looks very modern for the most part. The thing is just the width and the fact that it doesn't adapt to mobile. And both of those, once I really get and buckle down, will be really good. Just for reference, I am a web designer by trade during the day, so it's not like I'm just doing this as a hobby. Like, this is...
Yeah. Platonic, you have his resume.
Yeah. You do not have my resume. If my resume is that one podcast I recorded a few weeks back while drunk...
It was. That was your resume. That was your resume. Yeah, so we're also doing the... so we kind of launched this editorial board program or whatever. Basically... I kind of laid out this big post. It's in Anything Goes if you want to look at it. But, because a lot more people are going to be coming to the site, hopefully, for Rare Replay. I mean, Rare Replay is 30 different games, and a lot of them are obviously, like, even just Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie that we care a lot about. So why not start putting stuff out there that relates to those games and get more people interested in Rare again? So
yeah,
a few people, Derek is one of them included, we're going to start making, like, guides for the main site, a lot of video content for the YouTube channel, things like that. So
I'm gonna play Grab by the Ghoulies.
Oh god, someone has to, because I'm not playing that shit.
I'll play any of them, man. I'm really excited.
I'll play
Grab by the Ghoulies is a Halloween tradition for me, man.
I gotta replay that game.
I never finish it, but I always play it.
You just go to the chalkboard, right, with the stop and swap reference on it.
And then I cry for a few hours, and then suddenly it's not even Halloween anymore. So I just stopped playing.
That's how I feel.
It's a terrible game.
Yeah, we're just trying to bring the community together with this as well. Like, it gives us a lot of opportunities to play games together again and really, like, get back to the community-driven aspect that's driven us at first,
Yeah. And even really, that, like, good. When I put the, kind of the Twitch VOD from the Conker's Big Reunion thing on YouTube, it has, I don't know, it has like 1,000 views, which isn't anything huge or whatever, but it's weird. There are people, I guess, like, it's more than we get, like, when we send a tweet or Facebook
I get on anything.
status update or whatever. So it's like, these are people that, we're literally people that are like, oh, finally this channel is posting videos again. And I'm just like, we have, like, the forums, like, our YouTube channel was never a big deal. I guess YouTube. But
now it will be.
It can be.
It can be, yeah.
That's the thing. YouTube is, like, all the rage these days with the hipster kids and whatnot. Everybody.
Oh my god, that was the best quote I've ever heard, by the way. YouTube is what did you say? All the rage with the hipster kids today and whatnot.
Yeah, that sounds about right, man.
All right.
They're all over the YouTubes. Like,
it's true.
You should throw this podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Can we convert to YouTube as well as iTunes? Because I feel like that there's probably an audience there.
Oh, totally.
Converting to YouTube is just,
put up a background or whatever.
File.
Yeah, literally converting a file.
Yeah. No, I'll start doing that with this one. Maybe you're listening to this on YouTube already. Be like,
hello,
wow,
YouTube.
Guys. Hello, YouTube.
If it's not on YouTube though, I never liked you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off, YouTube.
If it is on YouTube though, he's going to edit over that with this. There we go. Great.
All right, nailed it. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna start doing that stuff. I don't know. No one said anything.
Did we even start the podcast? Have we just been talking?
This is the podcast. We did start the podcast.
Welcome to episode 56 of the Rare Witch Roundtable.
Yeah, welcome to...
Siege.
Oh, yeah.
We literally did an intro and everything.
Definitely introduced everyone. Totally forgot. Nice.
Oh,
what's up with the news, Andre? Why don't you
come when do we start?
Well, all right. So the first thing that we are recording this on Friday, as we talked about. So Rare put out the intro. I guess it is the intro cinematic, right?
It's a Rare replay. We're here to say, get ready for a brand new show. Bump, bump, bump.
Derek has not stopped singing.
It's pretty awesome. So it's like a musical introduction, and there's little like cardboard cutouts of the characters and shit.
My heart was on fire when I saw it. I love it. I love everything about it. They really, they didn't just take 30 games of theirs and slap it on a menu and say, here you go, play. They fucking put their heart into a random intro that reminds me of Animaniacs.
Well, did you watch the behind the scenes?
Yeah, the behind the scenes is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was more Robin Beanland's baby.
He was the
hey,
one
Robin Beanland, you got my resume.
Yeah, I actually watched that one first. I saw it on Facebook randomly, the behind the scenes for that. I watched it and I was like, wait, is this something that's even out? So I watched the entire video, then watched I instantaneously posted it in the thread in the whatever the fuck it is.
It's good stuff. It's definitely like they've got a cool vibe with it.
It feels very rare, and I mean that's good.
Yeah, because I think we were all kind of worried about that, right? Like who's even left at Rare, and do they still have that kind of quality?
Doesn't it seem like Rare just said like, it just seems like, this is our flair right here. Like this is still us. They did something that we haven't even seen them ever do before, like a fucking.
Well, I mean, they didn't make. You have to remember, they didn't make the video themselves. They actually sent it off to a different production company.
Yes, they did say that in the.
Well, they wrote the musical.
They wrote the music. They did the storyboard. I mean, that's cool stuff, but nothing really out of the ordinary for any game company in general. I mean, it's not like an excessive workload.
Well, they took the liberty,
No, I mean, it's cool.
What honestly this says to me is that, like, I don't know, I think back to those kind of Connect days, and where basically Rare was like trying to forget that they ever made these kind of games, and now they're basically like, here we are, like here are literally 30 Rare games.
Banjo-Kazooie comes out next year.
Yep, Banjo-Kazooie, never forget. What if that could still technically be a possibility.
Kazooie, no. Like, even right. Siege, I want to hear you say that you realize that Banjo-Kazooie is not going to come out. It's going to be a Banjo-Kazooie game.
We don't know that.
Well, Derek, the thing is, if I tell you that, there will be no doubt in your mind anymore. You need that little flare of doubt to drive you forward.
I mean, I feel like they've completely forgotten about Connect, right? Like, they don't even sell the Connect anymore,
once they're done developing Banjo-Kazooie, I mean, they'll be good.
Listen, I love my Connect too, Derek, but it's not good for games. I think that much has been kind of established.
Connect Sports Rivals was pretty awesome, actually.
No, I have Connect Sports Rivals. It's not great.
I loved rock climbing.
Yeah.
I don't
Connect
have
Sports
the arm
1
strength for real rock
Connect
climbing.
Sports 1 is pretty good, actually. That one I liked. But I think people kind of got over that whole thing. Like, Wii Sports, basically.
Wii Sports Resort and a half, motherfucker.
I mean, I don't think going realistic was a good route. Like, I mean, I know it was still cartoony, but going for like the full body characters, I don't think that was a good route.
Yo, I gotta say, I've had Lewis here listening on the side this whole time, and he fucking he's in tears laughing at what you just said. Siege.
What?
The thing about if I stop saying that, then but he won't even. He's like I can't even talk to him. He's dead. You killed him, Siege.
Great. Now he won't make any noise during the podcast.
Jeez. Oh man. So definitely watch the video if you haven't seen it. This is a lot of Rare replay news, obviously. So you can actually pre-order the game now. That's what the trailer was put out there for. And it turns out, it's really weird, and I wonder how it's going to be in the game. But basically,
I know. Yeah, go on. I'm
so
sorry.
I pre-ordered it, and basically it downloads an 11 gig Rare replay game, which is downloading right now.
And you bought it digitally already?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You can pre-order it and buy it digitally today, and it preloads. But basically, it downloads that, and then all of the 360 games are downloaded separately, and basically have their own. Like it's like you're downloading 8 games. Like it started downloading Cameo, Perfect Dark Zero, like Nuts and Bolts.
Do you have access to those immediately?
No, so apparently you can't launch them, but they're there, like they're loaded on your system.
And then I would immediately ask, how much data do they actually take up on the one?
So altogether, it is 50 gigs, which is kind of what you'd expect for 30 games and like a lot of 360 games.
Yeah, for all 8 of those 360 games.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
And I'm not a pro here. How many gigs does the one have now? Like,
I think they sell a 1 terabyte version now, but
that's 1,000 gigs.
I think it's 50 or
Yes.
500 gigs, right? Like the
No, 500 gigs is the basic, and then a terabyte is 1,024.
yeah. So I mean, you probably still have room, but I just bought I have an external because I filled that up like almost
everyone who has an
immediately.
Xbox One probably should buy an external at one point or another.
Yeah.
It
I
just
believe-
plugs and plays.
Because Master Chief Collection alone was like 90 gigs or something. So,
I have the launch one. I believe that's the 500.
yeah.
gigs.
But do you buy a lot of digital games though? Like I'm digital only, so.
I've only bought Dragon Age
Oh,
Inquisition.
okay. So then
Well,
you're.
the thing is,
you're
the
good.
disc games do also do an install, but it's
Yes.
not as huge.
Yeah. So if you buy Rare Replay just a disc, you're still gonna have to install all the 360 games. That's not included on the disc.
No matter what in the world is the stipulation, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Physical copy day one.
Really? You're gonna buy physical.
Oh yeah.
I've already pre-ordered physical. It's
Yeah.
It's gonna be delivered to my
Are
home
you
the day
serious?
I
I'll
don't
buy physical and digital and collector's edition.
Well,
and
okay.
I'll buy one to keep it on the shelf.
So
I'll buy all of them.
here's what bums me out is that there's a game exclusive. If you're in the UK, you can get a limited edition that includes the Battletoad shirt that Phil Spencer wore that one time.
Dude.
Not the actual shirt, I hope, but
That's fine.
I recall
Battletoads
you.
sucks.
I
true.
recall you slightly talking about this in the chat, the Skype chat the other day, and I wanted to tell you this, but I figured I'd just wait till the podcast.
What?
You can get that shit on eBay, Andre. As
I'm
soon as
sure.
that-
I know, but like I don't care enough about a Battletoad shirt to buy it on eBay. Let's be honest.
It's gonna be $30, bro. You can get that on eBay. They're gonna be floating around on eBay. Watch.
I'm sure they will. But
Also,
still,
what
it's
size is it? Like, I hate when games.
It's
come
like
with
an extra
t-shirts.
small.
I hate when games come with t-shirts because, like, there's a game, Catherine for the Xbox
Yeah.
360 and PS3. It was gonna come with a shirt, and I ordered the special edition, and then I looked, I'm like, oh, it's a large, and
Well,
I am a fairly large fellow, and I wear 3 or 4X, and I'm like, that's not going to work.
Hey.
So I canceled the pre-order, and the GameStop employee yelled at me.
Hey, Siege, tight shirts look better on you, bro. I learned that throughout my life.
The reality is, why aren't they just like? Why isn't there a store where I can just buy the shirt? Like,
Hey, Rare,
why don't they start selling
Well,
cool shit?
I'll
like that?
design
Why
a web
is-
store for you. You got my resume.
Why isn't there a store that I can go buy fucking I don't know, N64 games in the box?
I mean,
Why
there
isn't
is.
there a
You can do that at
store where I
GameStop now.
Why isn't there a store where I can go buy groceries?
I mean,
Price Chopper, I got you. I'll show you where anything is.
there you go. If you're in Worcester, Mass.
Worcester, not
Worcester. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
I didn't
sound
mean to
like
offend you.
someone from San Francisco or something.
Whoa, I'm from Michigan, so shut your fucking mouth.
I'm from
Moving
the
back?
streets of San Francisco.
That's
Moving
true. I mean,
back to it?
I don't think I'm not. No. So I was. I don't know. Never mind. I don't. Do I want to get
Yeah,
into this?
I'm sorry, you don't have to talk about this anymore.
Andre
No,
found me outside of his house.
No,
and told
I
me,
got
I'll give you $50 to sit in front of this microphone.
I got offered a job at Twitter in Detroit, but I said no because I don't want to move back to Detroit. I kind of
you said
decided.
no?
I said no. Yes.
Wow.
There's still hope for that other company.
The man has a brain, has his own, he makes his own decisions.
It's true.
He knows
I
his
mean,
own-
I make decisions.
I hear that
Usually
the
not good
area. I know
ones.
this is an aside, but I hear the area around Twitter is awful. Like
The
the
area.
neighborhood.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah. In the Twitter San Francisco headquarters, yeah, it's a terrible neighborhood.
Anyway, believe it or not, the
yeah.
admin of the RWP sometimes makes decisions.
It's true. Usually not good ones, but I try.
No. I mean, who made the decision to redesign the forums for mobile? Oh, that was
Yeah.
that was me.
That wasn't.
And who made the decision to make literally half the members of a
Hey.
editorial
okay.
squad?
Who made the
It was
decision
not-
to let me do it?
It was not literally
Andre.
half the members.
Actually,
I want to say
think
that.
was
Okay, I
GMK.
can probably count the members on both my hands. 10 possible candidates.
So here's what I want
not
to say.
being this.
Here's what I want to say. And this shocked me actually, because like I go back and look at like user activity and stuff sometimes, or just like when I'll look at like, oh, who's this member? When did they last log in? Like I would say a lot of the old members that maybe haven't posted in like 5 years, most of them like check in once every couple months.
Do you have access to analytics, Andre?
Kind of, somewhat.
I
Are you
mean,
talk-
do you have
are you
access
talking-
to like what devices they get on with?
No,
and things?
not really. And also, so I think the active member statistic, is like people that have logged in the last, it's like 3 days or something. That's at like 150 or something. So there's a lot of people that log in and don't post. There's also a lot of people that only post in like the Banjo-Kazooie subforum, or that like there's people that post in the hacking subforum that ask like Subdrag about GoldenEye textures.
Yeah, they're here for a specific. Yeah, they're here for that specific.
Yeah. So there's more than you think. But there is.
My question is like, what was it? How many of the legacy staff still come around, like the old school guys?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, here I can tell you right now.
I joined the site to ask if the.
Admins. Sorry. Go.
I joined the site to ask if the Conquer sound files had the censoring like baked in, or if it was played over it, so that I could hack it out.
The censoring in Live and Reloaded.
Censoring in both, actually.
I joined the RWP when the Nuts and Bolts first trailer was released, when they saw Spiral Mountain. And of course, I played Banjo-Kazooie frequently as a kid before the internet. And like, then I was all over GameFAQs for like 2 or 3 months, just like waiting for a new post to be posted, or a thread rather.
Yeah, a lot of people find Rare Witch Project from GameFAQs, or like back in the day.
We want more. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not a fanboy for shit anymore, besides maybe Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. But other than that, like,
Minecraft?
I used to go, yeah, well, not so much as I used to be. When I was a kid, I used to, like, with Banjo-Kazooie, when Nuts and Bolts was coming out, back when I was a freshman in high school, I would just, like, sit at home all day with, you know, I didn't have a girlfriend. I barely had friends. Can't consider Lewis a friend.
Wow.
Fucking... I had to look at him, by the way. But yeah, like, yeah, whatever I was saying. You know where I was going.
I'm just here for the shit posts.
Yeah, you and everyone else, that's the problem. So Bottles98 logged in 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago.
Bottles?
Gold Jinjo logged in last month. Gray Jinjo logged in last week.
Now, can I say, is Gold Jinjo part of the new spin-off of, what the fuck's it called? Jesus.
The Banjo's Backpack?
Yeah,
thing?
no.
Oh, yeah, no, the mod of Banjo-Kazooie, right? Where it's like new levels and shit? Is that what you're talking about?
Nah, dude. What is the hell is the name of that? Kiwi 64. There's a new Kiwi 64.
Yeah, he is. He did the music.
He did the music. Yeah. What the hell's the name of that shit? Fucking Flying Bat the Dickhead? What the hell is that?
What?
I know
What?
All you do is fly around as a bat in that game for 5 seconds.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Spyro the Dragon?
Dude, Siege, you must have seen...
I've been holding that back, and you just kept... You fucking bat, you fly around! And Andre was like, I was just sitting here watching this two-man show where Andre's like, I don't know, and Derek's just like, you're a bat, you fly!
God.
Nah, but for real, you know you're a bat, right? Dude.
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
Are you serious?
Banjo's Banjo logged in 2 months ago.
Hang on, I'm gonna Google it.
Bolt Dragoon. Any of you guys... Wait.
You know what I'm talking about.
Fly around.
You know what I'm talking about.
Is this like a fan game or a real game?
Yeah, it's a fan game. It's made by the people who made Kiwi 64, that little spin-off. With the bat.
I never played Kiwi 64.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm not actually that big of a Rare fanboy. I'm here because Andre picked me up off the street and paid me $50.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Also,
is it
I
MacBat 64?
Dude, I totally thought you were Great Man for a second. I'm sorry.
Wait, Great Man? So Great Man hasn't logged in a while, but do you guys even know who Bolt Dragoon is?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. He was an OG mod.
Oh, Bolt! No, I do remember the name, Bolt Dragoon.
Has not logged in since 2008.
Huh.
Dedication.
He must really have a life.
That was me.
EOE 2008, 2010.
That was CJ's old username.
Hakewake has not logged in since February.
That was me too.
Remod Hakey, never forget.
Where the fuck were you?
Icy Guy, January 1st, 2015. Weird.
I swear to fucking God, Cordy.
Legendary Banjo. Banjo eggs. The name is Catbat69 or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. What are we even talking about?
I'm trying to think of the name of the fucking new thing that just came out so we can inform the people. I swear to God, this is so long.
Okay, Rare Witch Roundtable listeners, go look up the game. Bat, you fly around for a while.
It's MacBat64.
MacBat64. Thank you, Andre. For
Journey
doing
of
that.
a Nice Chap.
A nice chap. You know he's a nice chap because it says it.
Right. This looks like garbage. No, I'm just kidding. It seems fine. I don't know.
So how about the achievements in Rare Replay, huh?
So, it's funny you mentioned that.
Because it's the next thing on the show notes?
Yes, and I'm not stalling.
Who looks at the show notes, you fucking hipsters?
I look at the show notes because I make them. So,
Let's go with the flow.
Rare Replay achievements. This is actually really weird. And it's apparent, what they're doing with the 360 games. So, basically, the actual Rare Replay game has 4,000 gamer score, and then all the other achievements are from the 360 games.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's still kind of lame, right? I don't know.
What the hell? Are you guys some avid super online gamers that want achievement scores?
I wanted to
rankings?
I wanted to get all of the gamer score for this and just be that guy who has 10,000 gamer score.
Yeah, because it's Rare Replay. It's called dedication, Derek. Have you heard of it?
No, I understand.
Derek.
I mean, this
You won't even finish Rare Replay? You won't even get all the achievements? God, Derek, are you a real Rare fan?
I think what really made me sad is that I realized I'd have to get 1,000 gamer score in Perfect Dark Zero.
Hey, but the online will be on. Everyone will be there.
Oh my god.
To be honest,
dude,
games are games I've never played before. I've never played fucking Perfect Dark.
Andre,
It is terrible. It is terrible.
Andre.
What?
Launch day.
Fucking load up the
Perfect
Dark Zero servers.
Multiplayer.
Dude,
Let's do it.
That brings
It's
me
the
to
best game on Rare Replay.
I mean,
Everyone listening to this, make it the first game you play when you play Rare Replay. We're gonna populate those online servers.
The first game I'm gonna play is Jet Force Gemini.
Are the online games actually online? It doesn't
yes.
work.
The 360 games, the multiplayer should work. I don't know,
hire me for your advertising.
Did any of these?
I'll hire you for more than that, so we can go all out.
Anyway,
they really should do online multiplayer for Banjo-Kazooie. It'd be amazing.
No, yeah,
but they
that's
won't.
what I'm saying.
They
They won't. But if it was actually possible, dude, that is all we would play.
No, it's totally possible. It's just they already have a port that works perfectly well, so there's absolutely no reason.
They should have done that in the port anyway. I don't know why they didn't.
I agree. On the port, they don't have online on the port either.
Yeah.
But how hard is that?
4J though.
Yeah, fuck you, 4J. What have you ever done? Minecraft for consoles? Come on.
Yeah,
how many times have you taken?
How
many times have you
that's
taken
also
an old
terrible.
school N64 game and implemented online multiplayer to it?
Yes, I do it all the time.
Well, it's not very easy, is it? You must know.
It's really easy. I do it every day.
Oh my God.
Literally take a ROM and
Andre,
I do
why?
the netcode myself. Because sometimes you want to play
would have run out of
Turok
games by
online.
now.
Yeah, you got to do Donkey Kong 64 next, man. What the hell? You haven't done that yet? What the fuck?
Hey, have you ported it to the 360? Have you ported all of them to the 360 as you went to?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know.
So here's the thing. I'm excited for this. It comes out in 2 weeks. Feel the hype.
Oh, Rare Replay?
Yes. On another note.
It's a Rare Replay. Yes, I got that.
So Iwata died. Iwata.
So, guys, I'm going to ask a favor.
Yep.
Let's not make jokes.
No.
Let's just talk about it.
So
well, I was just gonna say, when you said that, it felt like a spear hit me in the heart, man.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, I think that's kind of how everybody felt, right? Everyone knew he was sick. He's missed the last 2 E3s, but it was when I saw that kind of on Twitter, I don't know, I was just shocked.
I didn't realize how much he had done until he passed away and everyone started talking about it. That's a real shame because now he's a programming idol because he did such awesome stuff in so little time. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think the one everyone talks about is the gold and silver, right? They were having trouble basically fitting.
Oh yeah.
Fitting Johto's the gold and silver one, right? That region.
Yeah.
they were having like fitting just that region in the game. Iwata came in, basically recoded it so that he fit that, and then put Kanto in as well.
Yeah.
And basically, that's what made Gold and Silver so awesome, right?
Yeah, that was the first revolutionary thing about Pokemon. That like with the second one, like the first one, all right, that's Pokemon, we get it. And then the second one was like you can revisit, like that's crazy. Like they just kept it going from there.
But I mean, that's not the most impressive one to me.
What do you think's the most impressive one?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Earthbound and Melee. What he did for both of those.
Yeah, Melee.
So in Melee, he just walked in and did a code review. He just took over that project. He went through every line of code, helped optimize it, and got it up to speed faster than any of them could.
And this is when he was president of Nintendo.
Exactly. He wasn't even a developer at the time, really. But he always has been. And then Earthbound, I remember reading a story. Earthbound was going awful. Like, they were used to programming on the NES. They had programmed Mother 1. But Mother 2 was just not going great. So he walks in, and he says, look, we can keep going with the code you have, and it'll take us 2 years. Or, you let me help you write it from the ground up, and we'll do it in 6 months. And they did it in 6 months. And that's amazing.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I think he's just a great personality, too. Like, all of the recent Nintendo Directs have been pretty great. Like, they're little skits, and he does those Iwata Asks, too, with, like, developers that are pretty cool. So he just seemed like a guy that genuinely loved gaming. And
the day he died, I watched one of his talks at GDC about... It was mostly about how he helped the Brain Age games gain popularity.
Yeah, well, because he was kind of the driving force behind, like, the DS and the Wii. Like, those were his first systems, essentially.
Absolutely. And so with Brain Age, he had to, in Japan, he made all the retailers play a little bit of it before they could order any Nintendo products. Like,
Brain Age
you
is
have
awesome,
to play
by the
some of
way.
this game before we'll let you order anything.
Now, how long?
And they were
was he
outraged, but they
actually-
did it.
How long was he president?
At least since Melee.
Well, so, yeah, it was... he was appointed president in May 2002, and the guy previously... God, I'm totally blanking on his name, but basically he led Nintendo. Like, Nintendo's only had 4 presidents in, like, 140 years or something. Wow. And he basically led Nintendo from the NES to, like, the GameCube, and then Iwata took over, so... So, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, and Genyu Takeda and Miyamoto are basically leading Nintendo for now.
I'm pretty certain Miyamoto will not take over.
No, there's no way.
It's going to be someone we don't know of, probably.
Probably,
Yeah.
And I'll be excited to see what they've done too.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
And what they will.
It's going to be Grant Kirkhope. Let's be honest here.
what the fuck?
I don't know. It's
Totally unrelated.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, like, with the NX coming up, like, a new president could just come in and completely change course, you know? They could be like, maybe we're not going to make consoles anymore, or whatever. So it'll kind of be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, it will, but I will tell you now, I don't expect them to stop making consoles. It's
I don't know.
Nintendo.
Sega did it, right?
Yeah, but this is Nintendo.
Yeah, but Sega did it. I mean, I would personally be behind it if they started making games for current gen
Yeah,
consoles.
I mean, just think about it, right? Like, then you can just get an Xbox and play all the Nintendo games.
Yeah, that's... I was thinking you were... for some reason, I was thinking you were telling me they were going mobile.
Well, I mean, they're clearly doing that too, but I don't think they'll stop making real games. Like, they clearly have such a passion for that and the way that they make their games, so I just couldn't see them ever fully getting rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll probably start making a lot
Of
more
course, I
mobile
don't
games.
think they'll ever... I don't think, at least if a new president came in, he'd be stupid to stop making consoles.
You think so? But, like...
People buy consoles just for Zelda and Mario. They buy
Exactly.
them for those games.
The Wii U is doing decent now.
They need to figure out, though, the third-party support, you know? Like, people just need to be able to buy your Nintendo system and still get, like, GTA and Call of Duty and all that
What
shit.
they really needed is they needed to differentiate the Wii U from the Wii. That's the only thing that really killed them.
Yeah,
I
like,
think.
people don't even... I think most people don't even know that a Wii U is, like, a thing.
Yeah.
But, like, everyone knows what a Wii is.
Yeah, the Wii U is just a peripheral for the Wii.
That's kind of like what people thought at first, right? Like, it's just the tablet. Because
Yeah.
the Wii U looks like a Wii, too. They look almost exactly the same.
At a glance, yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know. It's really sad. We'll see what happens with Nintendo, I guess. So let's move on to better news, shall we?
Back to the joke zone.
Yes. Well.
Let these people follow show notes or something. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's true. So there's two major kind of big gaming events that are about to happen. The first one, which is my personal favorite of the year, is Summer Games Done Quick, which is the speedrunning kind of event.
Now, why is it summer? Why is it not just Awesome Games?
They have a winter one, which I think is Awesome Games
It is
Done
just
Quick,
Awesome
right?
Games, yeah. And summer is
yeah.
Summer Games.
Huh.
Yeah. So it starts Sunday, so by the time you're listening to this, it's probably going on. And I don't know, it's just a week-long, basically, charity stream of, it's 24 hours, right? I think it is. Like, it doesn't stop.
It is. It's fantastic when you work a desk job.
Yes, it is, because you can just leave it on there. Although there are some games that I just can't watch speedruns for, but...
That's what Twitch Plays Pokemon was like for a while.
Oh,
it was just like, at the office, we would be watching it, and we would turn around when things happen and be like, dude!
Man, when Twitch Plays Pokemon first started, that was like such a phenomenon. Like, I could not stop watching it. Like, when they got to, like, the Elite Four and shit, I couldn't stop watching. It was oddly entertaining.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
What did they beat Lance with? Do you remember?
Say that again?
They beat Lance with something weird.
God, I can't even remember the details of it.
I'm pretty sure
it was a bug Pokemon. It was a Butterfree. Or a Venomoth.
Yeah,
it was a Venomoth.
There was all the weird shit with, like, the Helix, like, praise the Helix and shit. Like, there were so many weird memes around that. But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that they still do Pokemon, though.
Oh, yeah. But
it's Pokemon.
It's
I think
like...
they're on, like... I don't even fucking know.
Even
like
when they did...
newer games now.
Even when they did Gold and
doing
Silver...
Else, they do basically what... Have you guys heard of Salty Bet?
Yeah, no.
Salty Bet
it's
a website where they constantly stream Mugen fights.
Mugen?
Yeah, it's a fighting game engine for the PC, and everyone has made all these different characters for it, like Ronald McDonald, Peter from Family Guy, all that.
All right, I'm into this.
Yeah, so they have just a cache of characters, and they randomly pick two people to fight each other.
Wow.
And you go on the website, saltybet.com, I think, don't quote me on that. And you bet fictional dollars on who will win.
All right.
And what Twitch Plays Pokemon is doing whenever they're not doing another game is basically that, but with Pokemon Stadium.
But like Twitch Plays Pokemon, even when they started doing Gold and Silver, it wasn't the same anymore. Like, it was like a one-time thing, I think, right? Like, the actual phenomenon of it. And people did other versions, like someone did Halo, and I'm like, I literally don't even know how that's possible.
They did do Metal Gear recently, and they beat it.
How though? Like,
not
I guess
like
there's
Metal
just so
Gear
few
Solid,
people.
the Game Boy Color.
Oh, okay.
Metal Gear.
And there's probably less people watching.
It's weird
it,
that they do anything but Pokemon. I thought they'd only do...
Well,
I mean, people
it
just do other
them.
things.
Anyone could do it.
Yeah. Anyway, Summer Games Done Quick. I'm pretty pumped. The second game on here is Sonic Boom, so 1:10 p.m. Get your Sonic Boom on. I kind of want to watch a speedrun of that. Like, I feel like that'd be fun to watch.
Damn.
There's probably a lot of pausing.
Yeah, you're right, the pause glitch. Yeah, that might not be fun to watch, actually.
Oh, the jumping one with Knuckles?
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe they used... Did that ever get patched? Somehow I doubt it.
Version 1.0 it says, so...
Oh, there you go.
It's going to be the unpatched one.
I'm sorry, can I make a little segue to Derek's fashion topic here? I'm
Sure.
sorry. So the Game Grumps are playing Sonic Adventure DX.
Yeah. I guess we should talk about that, as you guys are, I would say, the largest Game Grumps fans on the site, right?
Me and Siege are, like, probably the biggest...
Nah, I'm okay.
Feel like you've had enough.
I sent them 2 video games. That was exciting, and now it's like...
Dude, you sent them probably the best one-off in, like, Game Grumps, I'd say.
Looking at their views, yeah. What? You didn't know?
Dude,
you didn't know this, Derek? Oh, he's going to blow your mind.
Ashley, Sweet 16 license to drive.
Are you shitting me?
Go back and watch the episode.
Are you shitting?
I love your Skype picture because it is your face.
Yeah,
right
that
now.
Look at that. That is my face right
I
now.
also the Game Boy Color one. But not the other one they played. That was sent by someone else.
Dude.
But that is, like, the best one-off Game Grumps episode.
You created history!
Yeah, I talked to a guy at a game store, and I was like, wow, you're selling this game for quite a bit. He's like, yeah. When the Game Grumps did it, the price went up.
Oh my god.
And so I'm like, well...
You can thank me.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's outrageous.
I
But
want to
then
get them to sign a Mary-Kate and Ashley poster one of these days.
Dude, you totally could. If you went there like, yo, I was the one that originally sent you fucking Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Either that or Aaron will punch me in the face.
Yeah. Be like, don't ever talk about John to me again.
I sent them more, but they never played them.
Dude,
They haven't been sitting there.
JonTron's in all of the Game Grumps shit nowadays. Like, if you look around, he's there. I swear to God.
Except for Game Grumps.
Well, yeah, except for actually on the shit.
Yeah, so Sonic Adventure, let me be honest here up front. I do
Terrible
not
game?
think Sonic Adventure is a good game.
No, it's not.
But
I mean, it's not a good game, but
Yeah.
I played it when I was a kid, and I
yeah,
enjoyed it.
sure,
Back
I did too.
before I knew how to distinguish a bad game from a good game.
They're gonna speedrun that in 35 minutes.
But like, oh yeah, and Sonic Adventure, that's on there. But like the comments are just so angry, and it's like, have you guys ever seen Game Grumps before? Like, this is literally every single playthrough they've ever done.
Siege. Did you see the last episode? What was it? Episode, I don't know, where they needed to go to the casino, but they were running around and they didn't know. Like, come on, how do you not know where the casino was?
I didn't know where to go
Because
either, and I played that
the
game.
game before, and that game does not tell you where to go. There's a place in the city where you can go into the sewer. That could
Literally-
be anywhere.
When they were in the fucking train station, they walked past the entrance to the casino like 3 times. It's a
No,
big-
Ran
honestly though,
past it
Derek,
because Sonic is fast.
I played that
You're-
game on the Dreamcast and on the GameCube. I'm sure at some point I found it, but like when I was watching their playthrough, I didn't know where to go either. Like I had no idea.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I played Sonic Adventure like it was goddamn life. Like I was in the game. I was a kid, you know. I was walking around, exploring every nook and cranny of everything. So of course I found it eventually. I don't remember exactly how long it took me, but
It did bum me out that they like did not do anything with the Chow Garden, because that's the only
Yeah.
good part of the game. Like that's the best part.
I'm really sad just looking at Summer Games Done Quick. They're doing all these Disney games in a block, but they're not doing Goof Troop.
good job.
That's a bummer. Yeah, they do have DuckTales though. Good show right there.
But Goof Troop is the best game on the Super Nintendo.
My favorite, so last year my favorite run, and it's not even a speed run, so it's weird to say that, but the Tetris Grandmaster stuff that they do,
Yeah.
which is basically like really awesome Tetris players playing like extreme versions of Tetris. Shit's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they do that shit. Like I used to think, oh, I'm pretty good at Tetris. It turns out I am terrible at Tetris compared to this. Like I don't even know what they're doing.
Someone's
go
running
watch that.
Borderlands the pre-sequel, but they're gonna take 2 hours and 40 minutes. You could have fit like 5 games in there.
Yeah.
Instead, you're gonna do Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Well, what time? Sometimes they do the long ones like in the middle
Well, yeah,
of
it's
the night.
at 2:15 a.m., but still.
So they have. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look. The Banjo-Tooie is on Thursday night at 9:20 p.m. I guess PST.
Is Stevie on?
No. So Captain Cole is doing Banjo-Tooie. Maybe there's Banjo-Kazooie. Let me search it. He was there last year, which is really kind of shocking, right? Because like he had stopped streaming. No one's running Banjo-Kazooie.
Huh.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's actually kind of strange if you think about
Yeah,
it.
the politics behind these things are really, really
Yeah.
weird. I
Yeah,
used to
whatever.
room with a speedrunner. He runs Secret of Mana, and just he talked to me about the
Wow.
politics of it, and it's crazy.
These fucking speedrunners run games like a deck in Magic the Gathering or something. Like
He played it so much.
Yeah.
He also ate ramen and mustard.
Oh.
well, that's completely unrelated.
The whole apartment smelled like mustard. I
So on
don't
the-
trust speedrunners anymore.
On the first day too, there's which is Sunday at 3:30 they're doing Donkey Kong Country, then a glitched run of Donkey Kong Country, then DKC 3. So you can watch those if you want to get your rare on.
I'm sorry,
guess.
catching 151 Pokemon in 2 hours,
Oh, is that a thing too?
10:15 p.m. on Friday night,
Oh shit, that sounds kind
and
of
then
awesome.
a Pokemon Blue blindfolded run
How do you
at
wait?
12:15 a.m.
Okay, 2 questions. So for the 151, you'd have to have a second cartridge, right? Like to
Or
trade, I
exploit
guess.
glitches.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they can glitch Mew. I assume that they can glitch.
Yeah, I guess
anything with
they'd
the
have
right.
to glitch Mew, right?
They can. Yeah, they can do a lot with the random number generator and stuff.
I'm taking my first look at the show notes right now.
Welcome to the podcast, Derek.
So,
I'm Derek. I'm from Worcester, Mass.
Also coming up in, I guess a week, is the International, which is the Dota 2 championships. I care less about Dota. Sorry, Dota. But the prize pool right now is $17.3 million, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So if you're really good at Dota, so they I believe Valve like crowdfunds these prize pools, right?
You won a video game here, $7 million.
That's the prize pool.
No. 17 million is the prize pool. The first place prize is $6.2 million, which is still that's
That's $6.2 million more dollars than I get paid to do anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, and a lot of these people are like sponsored too, right? So like they have to give a portion of that to their sponsor or whatever. But right, isn't that a thing? I don't know how eSports works.
It's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy.
It's a lot of money.
You get paid that amount of money for fucking playing a video game.
Yeah.
If I could go and change the world, I would make that.
Go play Dota.
Not able to happen. You know, you shouldn't be able to do that. You should fucking go work for a living. Stop fucking.
Hey, this is a job. Dota is real life.
No, it's not. It's not a job.
It's as much of a job as football.
Yeah, well, football players make more money. Although $6.2 million though, that's a lot of money. Like that is professional athlete level money.
I mean, is it even like?
Dota players train probably just as much as football players. Not physically, of course, but they practice just as much.
Yeah.
I think that paying football players as much as we do is frivolous, but may as well be even, right?
So actually, football players. It's funny you say that. Football players make way less than they should. Like compared to other sports, they make like.
Should?
Yeah. So the best football player in the world is I'd say Aaron Rodgers, who's a quarterback for the Packers, right? So he makes I think $14 million a year, whereas an average basketball player on a crappy team probably makes $20 million a year.
What even more? I mean, honestly, all they have to do is show up and try.
I would say they probably do more than that. Like literally training their entire lives.
They have to live football.
Well,
but,
I mean, yeah, they have to live it.
But my point is, like,
when it comes down to the actual punch of it all, like, all they do is go in and try. That's
right,
all
but they're not just getting paid for that. They're getting paid. They're getting paid to entertain, and that's valid.
But so
I get that, but that does. I'm not saying it as a discredit to football players necessarily. I'm saying it as a discredit to the thought that.
All I'm saying to this.
I'm not discrediting them either. All I'm saying is that they don't deserve as much as they actually make.
Well, no. The reason they make that much is because ad companies are willing to pay hundreds of millions of dollars to, put advertisements on NFL games, right? So they get the money from that. Like, that's kind of how it works. Like, millions and millions of people watch this stuff.
Well, also, professional football players do own their own likenesses, right?
No. So they're, like, for Madden and stuff, that's basically negotiated by, like, the players' union.
Right, but if they individually wanted to go do an ad campaign with a company...
Oh, yeah. They can make
tons more money on the side than a basketball player.
Well, basketball players can do that too, but
football is it's more universal.
Here's the problem though. So basically, it's like all the NFL owners have colluded to say we're gonna set a salary cap for a team, whereas in baseball, there is no salary cap, right? So an all-star pitcher can have like $100 million contract, even though way more people watch football than they watch baseball.
Fuck, man, this world is shit.
No, it's not, because they can only work these jobs for, like, less than a decade.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, but do they deserve hundreds of millions of dollars for their work?
They bring in hundreds of millions of viewers.
They make more money than that. The owners are, like, getting even richer.
They bring in enough money to be worth it. It's not like they're getting paid out of the ether. They're getting paid out of the advertising dollars because people are watching.
Yeah,
they get paid as much as they deserve because they earn that much money.
I agree with you to an extent. I mean, like...
It's crazy, though, that gaming is, like, getting to that point now.
They shouldn't be fucking, like, 100 million?
Well, they're risking a lot, because they could get injured once and be out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
So fucking what? 100 fucking...
Well, that's
even 500,000.
no.
You know, like,
But
that's
Derek,
not even...
that is $100 million is like if you're the best baseball player in the world. Like that's what I'm saying.
So what does a mid-carder get?
In baseball, God, I'd say an average baseball player. Like, so the other thing with baseball is like, there's like all the minor leagues and stuff. So I'd say like an average baseball player will play for like 5 years. Maybe they'll make like a couple $1 million. Like if they're really like if they make it in the major leagues, it's pretty good.
I don't know the world, man. I'm just speaking from a Derek perspective, but I'm just saying it seems absurd. Like that's such a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, well, they're making even more. Like people are watching their shit. You know, like all those YouTubers make millions of dollars too. Didn't it just come out? PewDiePie's like how much he made in a year or
like
something?
8 million or something like that. But
Yeah,
either way, 8 million in a year. 8 million. He gets views every single day. He consistently does videos.
But if
How
he
many
does that
times
for
does
10
a
years,
player do
if
a
he
football?
does that for 10 years, he'll make $80 million, which is like how much a football player would make.
Yeah, in a fucking year.
And PewDiePie can keep doing it indefinitely.
Yeah. PewDiePie, he'll probably
true.
like he'll do like a TV deal or something. Like I could totally see that.
Football
coming.
players get out of their prime so quick, and if they weren't like the Bo Jacksons of the world, they don't get shit after they're not playing anymore.
Yeah, most football players will play for like half a year and then they're done. And then
I mean, if you're like Cam Newton, you can go do whatever the fuck you want. You don't even have to play football anymore. You can just get brand deals.
But most people don't get that.
Nope. That's like 2 or 3 per generation.
So I was actually, this is completely unrelated, but I read this cool article on Grantland. I'll put it in the show notes about basically there's a you know the lingerie football league or whatever. You guys know that's a thing.
No.
It's basically like it's basically like athletic ladies dressing in lingerie and they play football.
What is a
like
lady?
Professional football.
What is athletic lady? What does that mean?
I mean, here's the link. But basically it's really fucked up because they don't get paid like
what
at
is,
all. It's like a volunteer
what is
thing.
Football.
I bet they get paid at least $1,000 a week.
No, they don't. They don't get paid anything, and they're like everyone else does. Like the management and like the concessions people are all getting paid, but they're not because they're like, oh, if we pay you, like we can't afford to do this. Anyway.
What?
Those people are in their underwear.
Yeah, no lingerie
They're not ready
football.
to play sports.
So Dota, it's a thing.
Well,
Lingerie Dota. I mean,
Half-Life 3.
That's closer to how people really play video games, isn't it?
It's true.
Half-Life 3. What the hell are you talking?
By the way, if they make lingerie Dota, I will watch that.
No one should ever watch it. He's saying Half-Life 3 because it's the
Half-Life
second
3.
show, except we completely skipped the other thing.
So eSports people take Adderall.
So half the people I know take Adderall.
Right, but
So yeah, so the question is like, is that performance enhancing drugs? Like, so
and
I
the
guess.
answer is yes.
Yeah, I guess. So the apparently a top esports league, I don't have the story up, is now going to test people for amphetamines. But what if, I guess the question is like, what if you're like, oh, I have ADHD, like I need to take my Adderall?
Well, that's a prescription.
Yeah, I guess
That's
that.
different. If it's a doctor prescribed drug, it's like.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
think
that's
about
how
it,
it is
right?
with normal drug tests. You could test positive for something, but be like, no, I'm prescribed this. So it's just gonna turn out that they're going to get a corrupt doctor to give them Adderall prescriptions, and you know.
It's kind of crazy though, that like
Just like
basically
they do in
they're
real
doping.
sports.
Yeah, that's true.
Know. As long as it's harder to do than just getting it off the street or whatever.
Yeah. Half-Life 3 not coming out, or will not be released. So basically, allegedly, yes.
What the hell are you listening to the no for?
Whoa, shots fired. So they've gotten some things right. They had like they leaked Dark Souls 3 before anyone else. They also, I forget the other. It was like some 360 bundle. They also had a story that Microsoft was preparing to buy the Silent Hills franchise. That obviously has not happened yet, and people were like freaking out at them. But you know, I guess it could still happen. I mean, if Konami's just getting rid of itself, like
or
why
they
not?
just saw it and they were like, nope, you leaked it. Nope.
Yeah, that's also totally possible.
Yeah, they may have just spread the rumor in order to collapse
the deal.
Yeah.
Not the deal, but to collapse the media outlet who's leaking all their shit.
That's true. So they've had a lot of this shit coming up lately. But basically, they quote an anonymous staffer or an anonymous Valve employee saying that basically he was on the Half-Life 3 development team and that it's been in development forever. Like I think they said since 2009, and eventually Valve had like a huge team working on it, but eventually they needed to take people away to work on Left 4 Dead 2 and Portal 2, and then Dota when that came out. That basically it was reduced to there's a team of like 10 people that have basically been working on Half-Life 3.
Well, they've had like fucking forever.
Yeah,
okay,
but
a team of 10 cannot.
make Half-Life 3.
Well, they had a team of more than 10 at the start.
So here's the thing. So they basically said, and this is really weird, but they said it in the story that when Mass Effect 3 came out and a bunch of people were pissed at BioWare because it was like didn't live up to their expectations, they basically thought that like if we put out this game that we know is not going to be ready, the internet's just going to freak out, right? And that the benefit of releasing it just wasn't really there. And basically, Valve makes so much money from Dota 2, Counter-Strike, and Team Fortress 2 that like
and
they don't need
Steam.
Yeah, and running Steam that they don't need to make Half-Life. Like they just don't even see it is worth it. So apparently, and this is what they said, the financials, Valve last year made $500 million.
Wow,
so
that's almost
a lot less than football player.
50 football players.
But that's in 1 year, you know. So like,
Yeah.
why if you're Valve, like, okay. So I don't actually agree with that though, right? Like I feel like if you're Valve, just fucking make Half-Life 3. Like you have that much money.
It's if you're waiting for a game for so long and hyping it up like they've hyped this up, there's no way it's going to live up to the expectations.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing about how Valve operates based on that leaked employee manual, which I poured through because I wanted to know what it was like to work there. The thing is,
Well, they have like no corporate structure, right?
that's part of the thing. They have a lateral corporate structure, which is, a little bit of voodoo. There's always a hierarchy. You can't escape that. But part of it is that you get to choose what game you work on.
Right.
So you have a desk that can move anywhere. And if you want to work on TF2, you slide over there and say, hey, how's TF2 going? So people probably just got bored of developing on Half-Life 3 and scooted over to the other games. It's not as if Valve was like, we're going to take people away for this and that and this. It's that these people were like, I would much rather work on Portal 2.
Right. Well, and they're also like they're probably making so much money off of like CS:GO cases and TF2 hats that like if they release Half-Life 3 and it sells like whatever 4 million units, they probably don't even like that's 1 day of Dota 2 money, right? So they probably don't even see it as worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Except, I mean,
I
it
still
is up to the developers,
I still think they're gonna do something with VR, like Half-Life 3 will be on their VR headset.
Now, what would you even expect from a Half-Life 3? I'm not a Half-Life fan. I don't know, like...
I mean, I played Half-Life 2 when it came out like 10 years ago, and it was good.
Well,
but
the thing
like,
is, didn't Half-Life 2 Episode 2 end on a cliffhanger?
Yes, it does. It ends on a cliffhanger, but I don't. It's so long. It's like.
What, are they going to continue the story the same way?
Yeah.
It's old-ass
To
fashion?
me,
like?
it's the equivalent of like Duke Nukem. It's like I don't care. I didn't really care about Duke Nukem, but.
Well, people were just waiting for Half-Life 2 Episode 3. At least.
Yeah.
And that never came about, so now people are just assuming it's going to be Half-Life 3, because of course they wouldn't just continue it.
That would
They
be
would
really
just
weird.
do Episode 3, because that would just
Imagine
be silly.
That'd be so weird if they do that.
Yeah. They're gonna do Half-Life, a Telltale series.
Oh, it would do a lot better than what they're doing.
It would just be silence for Gordon every time. No words.
Yeah, you could only hit A at every dialogue choice.
Yep. So that's cool. I don't know if this is real, but it was interesting. I mean, Half-Life 3 is like, it's just become the next like kind of vaporware. Like I don't know when it's gonna come out. It might still, but who really cares? The answer is a lot of people on the internet,
Well,
but I don't really care.
I'm sure if that game came out, everyone in the world would buy it, just because of the hype behind it.
Yeah, maybe if it was like kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Speaking of corny hype behind it,
Yes.
I just added corny because it's so fucking corny. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 has been.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the history of Five Nights at Freddy's real quick.
All right.
Real quick.
Lay it down.
All right. We're gonna start from the beginning. I know this is a rare podcast. I barely care. Okay. So Five Nights at Freddy's came about when Scott Cawthon was making Christian video games, and his most recent game was not panning out. People
Is
were
that
like,
true?
"Wow, yes."
What did he make before?
I actually know this part. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like what were his Christian games?
I mean, he made a few Christian games. Like there was some biblical adventure game. He made a few slot machine games for iPhones, and he made this one game where you play a beaver, chopping down trees and collecting wood. And people are like, "Wow, these animations are terrible. They look animatronic and stuff." Blah blah blah. And so he got depressed for a while, and then he's like, "You know what? I bet I can make something scarier than that," because people were like, "It's scary, these characters." So I bet I can make something scarier than that. So
unintentionally scary.
August 8th, 2014.
Fuck, man, is that really true?
Is that the first Five Nights at Freddy's?
Less than a year ago. God damn.
So everyone's like, "Wow, this is really inventive. I'm enjoying this." Silence from Scott. He's notoriously quiet. A couple months later, there's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Wow, that was quick. And he's like, "Don't worry, I've got 3 on the way. I'll release it next year." A couple months later, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 comes out. Everyone's like, "This is interesting too," because, he's changing enough. So then, there's a teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and it says explicitly, releasing 10/31/2015.
Right. So that's why it came out this week.
No, we're not even quite there yet. I understand that you want to rush this along, but this is important.
Okay.
The setup is important. So, we get to the beginning of July, I believe it was. And Scott is sending out emails to YouTubers. He's like, "Okay, go ahead and tell everyone I'm going to release it on August 8th instead. Because it'll be the anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And I'm going to release a content pack on Halloween." Okay, cool. July 23rd rolls around, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 comes out. He can't keep release dates to save his fucking life.
I mean, he knows what's up, though. Because, first of all, nobody's playing these games. Like, people... No, they're not, though. They're not. They want to watch, their YouTube personality of choice play it.
They're playing the games, Andre.
Is that true, though? Do people play these games?
Yeah. It sells enough that he keeps going.
This shit has cult following like fucking My Little Pony.
I just don't understand. I don't. It's cool. It's a cool idea.
People want to fuck these animatronics.
That's what it is,
true,
isn't it?
But
that's what it really is, isn't it?
Here's also part of it. I mean, he does change up enough every time that it is actually interesting to play the next game.
This newest one is I think it's my favorite yet.
I haven't gotten to play it yet. Because I haven't played any of them because I'm scared. But,
yeah, I would never play these.
But the thing is, the 4th game takes place in a house. You play a kid trying to keep the animatronics from attacking you in his house, and you don't stay in the same room.
Oh, so it's
you don't have
they changed
camera.
That.
What you do is you crawl from... You're a little kid. You crawl from door to door in your room.
Fuck that. Not playing it.
But it's so different, right? At least he's not just releasing the same thing every time, and you really have to appreciate that. How quick he's iterating these things out is crazy, considering how much he's changing.
It's smart, though, because if Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was, let's say, about to just come out, I feel like people wouldn't care as much, right?
Yeah, no, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 really
helps. Game theory really...
he had a series of videos about that.
So, we want to talk about, how much this game sold, right?
Sure.
So Five Nights at Freddy's 1, according to... This is based on Steam Spy, which is only based on how many people own the game, has sold 650,000 copies.
What, 4?
No, the original.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's not that much, to be honest.
I know, but for an indie game, whatever.
When you made it Multimedia Fusion on your own, and you're selling it for $5 a pop, and that's only on Steam. It came out on mobile, too.
This is a game throughout the entire series that has never been advertised anywhere except the internet. This is something... Yeah, this is something...
It sold a ton on iPhone, iPad, stuff like that. So the second game has sold 348,000 copies. A drop, but an understandable one. Some people are jumping in on the first game, not knowing if they like it. They find out it's not their thing, they don't bother with the next one. Makes sense.
Sure.
Five Nights at Freddy's 3, you got about 202,000. Again, steady top, but that's a lot of sales.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I know. It is a good amount, but, people aren't really playing these, though. Most people are just watching videos. Obviously, most people are, but,
I'm guilty of buying 1, 2, and 3, and I haven't beaten any of them. I've only played them briefly.
I just don't know how fun they actually are to play. Maybe this 4th one is different.
It keeps track of players compared to owners. The first game, 85% of people played it. Second one, 81% of people played it. Third one, 86% of people played it. Most people who buy these games are actually playing them.
All right.
Well, when they say play, do they mean complete or just play briefly?
Just played, but
and I doubt
tried it, right?
And I doubt, like, the first 3 definitely. I doubt they cost much to make. Like, they're pretty much the same thing.
I mean, there's a lot of inventive game design that goes into them, but he's doing all of it himself, so it costs pretty much nothing. It's whatever keeps him alive, and so I'm assuming, based on just how I've seen game distribution go before, Steam doesn't release how much of a percentage they give, but I want to say they probably give about 70%.
Yeah.
So,
first of all, again, fucking Steam and Valve making so much money on Steam. Like, can we just talk about that?
Yeah, they just like cut on
literally everyone buys their games from Steam,
but they
right?
also run all the servers, so it's not net profit, but it's still they make a ton.
Yeah, they take a pretty good cut, right? Is it 30% or?
I assume,
It's probably different, like if you're a big publisher or something, but.
So let's talk about just how much the first game sold. First game sold, a lot. Hang on, I gotta
a lot. It just sold all.
Yeah, it sold, you said 600,000, right?
Yeah. So it sold about 650,000. 650,000 copies. $5 a piece.
Pop.
You're doing the math.
He made over $2 million.
All right, that's pretty good.
So
I'll take that.
Raise his family.
Yeah, he could be a football player.
No.
The point being, he's doing this he could do this just for the fun of it, and be fine.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of it all. I mean,
and you look at this, like, basically, I don't think of these as full games. These are like episodic games, basically.
Yeah.
And good for him.
Are they?
But I'm not gonna play this.
Yeah,
shit.
I did the math recently. It takes about an hour to beat each one if you're perfect. Probably about 2 hours for the average person. Still.
Yeah.
With a game that runs on static time, it's really easy to guess how long it would take to beat it.
Like, clearly he has some talent. I want to see him make another game because I don't want to play this just because it terrifies me.
4 is called the final chapter, and I know that's just a reference to Halloween for the most part.
All right,
but I do think that
I'm sure there'll be another one. There will be another one, though.
No,
eventually.
I expect it to end at 5. Are you kidding me? You think they'd end at Five Nights at Freddy's 4? They're gonna end it with Five Nights at Freddy's, but the 5 is an actual.
I think they're gonna end it with the movie.
the HBO series.
They're actually
they're making a movie, Andre.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck my life.
Yeah, I think it's WB who has the rights.
No. This is a weird reality
you guys hear about
we live in.
Minecraft movie being directed by Zach?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's not even in the show notes, is it?
No, but that's excellent news. That should be mentioned.
Dude, that is so great.
I was not going to watch it, but now I will.
The Telltale Minecraft game looks interesting, and I have faith in the Minecraft movie now, too. Just because of what I saw the Telltale people were doing with it.
Yeah, Telltale, though, God, I don't know.
Telltale is so good. It's like,
but you just got into them, though. Like, I don't know, I'm getting a little burnt out on Telltale. I mean, not to be that, I don't want to be that guy, but...
Tales from the Borderlands is fantastic.
They're all good, like,
no,
I mean...
but
you're seeming a lot like that guy.
Tales from the Borderlands is fantastic.
I have not played Tales from the Borderlands yet, but...
I've never played the Borderlands games, don't really like them. Tales from the Borderlands is genius.
Game of Thrones is good, but not as good as, like, Wolf Among Us or Walking Dead. Those are the best.
I'd gladly play those, too. Like,
well, the thing is, Tales from the Borderlands is a comedy series, and that's what Telltale was always good at. They did Sam and Max
and Back to the Future.
That was so good. Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people was fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those.
That's stuff they made before. The Walking Dead was their breakout hit in drama. Yeah. But before that, it was Sam and Max. They made Poker Night at the Inventory, which was a decent poker game.
No. Not a fan. Fuck that. I'm sorry, the second one. I don't really like. I don't know. It's just like...
I haven't heard about him until Walking Dead. That was the first time I stumbled on him.
Minecraft will be interesting, though. Like, obviously it'll be their best-selling game ever, probably.
Well, yeah, because they made the smart decision to market it as Minecraft Story Mode, which will get the kids.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah. Everybody wants to play Minecraft.
We need to buy the story mode for it.
Like, you put Minecraft on it,
they did a fantastic job of... No, because I had wondered, like, why the hell would they call it that? And then I thought about it. And as far as kids know, it's an expansion to Minecraft because
Right. Yeah.
they don't know how games work.
Well, what they need to
I
do
guess
though,
that's right.
they need to make a more set schedule for Minecraft though. Like they should put those out once a month, like every month on a certain date, because like Game of Thrones and Borderlands are kind of just like, oh, it comes out next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
they should get that more set in advance, you know. And I know they're doing it as they go.
They need to make the game just all the way,
Yeah.
and release it episodically. But I think that does defeat some of the purpose, because I think they like getting the feedback from each episode and implementing it in the next.
I feel like
Oh.
Minecraft though, they're taking it pretty seriously because they announced this like last year, right?
They are definitely going to do it how they do everything. They're going to do it episodically, and they're going to take their sweet ass time in between epiopsodes. But the
I don't
thing
know
is, I
if
bet
they-
they'll
if they have a
advertise
contract
it.
with- If they have a contract with Minecraft, they may not have the liberty to take.
Yeah,
it.
Microsoft might be like, hey, you're doing it this way.
Well, I don't know if Microsoft would change some. Well,
Yeah, maybe not. Microsoft seems pretty hands off with Minecraft so far.
It seems like Mojang is still doing their own thing. Like they still do their normal tweets about updates on Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that Microsoft gets A, access to all the accounts, which is great for them,
Yeah.
and B, merchandising rights.
The merchandising alone probably makes up for the sale, but really they should get into the server game. Like I don't know why they're not doing that.
They have Realms.
But like that's shit. Like come on, Realms of shit.
Well, yeah,
Realms
but
is-
it's built for parents who need to set it up for their kids.
Yeah, but they
Just
could
the
do.
market for Minecraft. It is. People like
yeah,
you
but-
and me who want them to get into the server game can rent.
No,
a
no,
custom
that's
server
not
and
that's not totally true though, because like my little brother who's like 8 years old, he plays like online Minecraft and he plays on like weird custom servers. Like I don't know
Yeah,
I don't know
everyone
what the
does.
kids are doing, but
Right, but some parents don't want to do that.
sure.
Parents want to, because the thing about Realms is you set it up and then you set it up for just Timmy and his little friends.
Yeah. They
There
can
are
have
kids
both,
that are
though.
like 8 years old playing Minecraft.
They
That's
should
all
just
that
be-
Realms is for. Realms isn't for you and me, and
Yeah,
you
but
can
they-
already set up a server on your own, so there's no
They-
reason for them to even waste the money.
But they can make money. I think they could make a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
they
money.
could make more if they set it up like server wise with able.
Yeah.
You know, you can enable
Built-in.
mods and shit.
I
Like,
think they'll just be fine. I don't think they. It's like Valve with Half-Life 3. I think there's no point.
yeah, but like I was gonna say, like they'll still be fine with realms. Like for a while, I had my own realm. Like if you
Yeah.
want like core Minecraft, like you can still get it on a realm. Like you can have fun, but you can't have modded fun. That's the problem.
So
Yeah.
the one interesting thing that they are doing now, though, is they're coming out with a Windows 10 version of Minecraft that's separate, and I don't think it's coded in Java either. But it basically has cross-platform support with
Well, it couldn't.
the Xbox
If it's going
version.
to be a Windows 10 version, it's definitely not. It's coded in C#.
Yeah. So they're already like kind of forking their own Minecraft. I'm sure they'll probably keep up the legacy Java version for a long time. But
Mojang has been very clear that Microsoft isn't stopping them from developing anything.
yeah,
Like they could still release on a Nintendo platform if they wanted to. They could
God.
release. They can release on whatever they want. They're
I
giving-
still don't know why there is no Wii U Minecraft.
They said they would think about it, but
I think it's not gonna happen.
I think I recall saying something that won't happen. I don't.
It makes so much sense, like with the touchpad. I don't know why they didn't do that.
yeah,
But-
crafting things without pausing would be rad.
Yeah.
Like you just look down and you can look back up and see what's going on.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Deep Silver drops Jaeger's developer of Dead Island 2. Nobody
What
cares.
the hell?
Yeah, I was
all
gonna
I
say,
heard was
are we?
burp.
I don't think anyone cares.
Did any of you guys play Dead Island? I did.
All you said was burp, burp, burp,
Okay, here's what the day that Dead Island came out. I went with some friends to this gaming center we'd never been to, and they opened copies of Dead Island for us to play, and we played for a bit, and it was really fun to curb stomp zombies, and that's all I
Sure.
remember about Dead Island.
Dead Island is not a good video game.
Oh, is that game?
No,
where
it
you
is.
walk
It's
around,
super fun
right?
to play with friends and kick zombies.
Hmm.
That's all a game needs to be.
It has a really good trailer, though. I'll give it that.
It has a really good opening.
Yeah, everyone remembers that. The game is terrible. Anyway, Fallout 4's main voice actors have recorded 13,000 lines of dialogue over 2 years.
Good for him.
That's fucking crazy.
At,
Two of them. There's two of them.
He's spoken a bunch of words throughout 2 years.
Also, fun fact that came from QuakeCon, I think today or yesterday. So it was revealed in the E3 trailer that the robot will say your name.
Right. No matter what the name
there's like a
is.
million-
No, it's not. It's not. No matter what the name is, they just recorded some specialty ones, like
Right.
fart face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
That's good
recorded
to
some
know.
joke ones, like for people who put in joke names so that they can just say it. Because they
This
didn't
is
program
interesting.
in like a voice recognition engine or anything like that. They didn't, or text to speech engine or anything
Right.
for him. But they did record so many names.
That's I'm really excited for Fallout 4, and I never really was a Fallout fan.
And I'm gonna name my character Fartface.
I'm gonna name my character Derek because it's gonna be there.
I started trying to play Fallout New Vegas, and I was just like, nah, this
I
is
think
too
Fallout
janky.
4 is going to be the one for everyone.
Yeah.
I think that anyone who had complaints about 3 in New Vegas, they're gonna love 4. I think.
I hope so, because I love a lot of things about Fallout, but it's just the mechanics and the shooting. It's not good.
I really like the town building. Like the idea that you
What?
build a
Yeah.
you can build a like a little
Right, the crafting stuff in the town, you can upgrade.
you build a town and people will move in and help you defend it.
Yeah, and it was about that time that Derek stopped watching the Fallout trailer and knows nothing about what you're talking about.
Dude, that's the best part. That's your Minecraft
Yeah,
plus
that's
Fallout.
that's the awesome stuff. You can build a house just arbitrarily. Just like I want a house here. Then you build it
Yeah.
from scratch.
What the hell? I don't need to go.
It
I don't
makes
need
it
a
so that-
house.
It's
Dude,
almost
you will-
like okay,
It's in Boston, Derek. You can make your house.
Yeah, I'll probably walk down the street, see my dead body somewhere.
Jesus.
all the stuff that you would pick up in Bethesda games, all the useless plates and shit, can be used for crafting now.
But
Yeah.
why would I want a house? I'm going out. I'm going around.
You can do that too. You can also craft new weapons, put
You can
weapons
craft
together.
Well, you're crafting settlements is what it is. And the people in the settlements, I'm pretty sure, can give you stuff like farms and things. I feel like there's going to be depth to it enough to be worth it, but it's also completely optional.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Hmm.
Like me, I'm gonna just make a flaming crossbow, and that's all I'm gonna need.
I'm just gonna run around and collect all the unique weapons, all the bobbleheads, conquer every single mission.
There's more than just unique weapons, because you can craft weapons now too. There's a completely dynamic crafting system for weapons.
Well, I assume there's still the unique bunch that are scattered about.
I'm sure, but anything you make is going to be way more unique. You can take a pistol, put a scope on it,
Yep,
for no
dildos.
fucking reason.
Imagine if you could take
so much
aspects
stuff.
of the unique weapons, take their aspects and add it to your own.
You'll probably be able to mod the unique weapons.
Yeah, there's a thought. That'd be nice.
The rocket launcher would be great to mod with a scope, shooting teddy bears from long range.
I don't even remember what that was actually called, but
It's called the rocket launcher.
oh yeah, with rock/it launcher, right?
Yeah, rock-it launcher.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm gonna get it. I've decided. Actually, so you can pre-order that now too digitally, and you'll get if you do it on an Xbox One, and you'll get a digital 360 copy of Fallout 3, so you can replay that
Look at
before.
their strong
if you want.
attempts to go digital. They want you to go digital, but it's not happening.
I
Well,
pre-ordered
that's
it on Green Man Gaming for PC, and I was able to pre-order it for $45, so that was worth it for me.
But that's a cool feature now that you can kind of do on the Xbox now. They can do pre-order bonuses that are yeah, here's all the previous games, so you can play
I think
them
Rainbow
first.
Six is doing that too.
Yeah, Rainbow Six is doing that. If you pre-order.
Not that I care about Rainbow Six, but it is a neat thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably do it because whatever. I didn't really play much of Fallout 3, so might as well do it, right?
Yeah, because you get it before launch too, so you can
Yep.
play it before you get into 4.
Yeah, because Fallout 4 does not come out till November, but finally we're getting closer to games again. Rare Replay, 2 weeks.
It's a rare replay. We're here
Yep.
too soon.
Why did you do this to us?
I don't want to talk about Deadpool, but there was a leak trailer at Comic-Con. It was kind of cool.
The
I don't
game
give
was
a
good.
fuck.
It looks cool. I'm excited for Deadpool, R-rated superhero movie. I
Go
haven't
watch
seen
the
that, man.
Deadpool. There's a video on YouTube where Deadpool chills and fights the Joker. It's awesome.
Nice.
Go watch that. Go find it.
Did any of you guys see Ant-Man?
Yeah,
Nope.
I saw it.
Should I see Ant-Man?
Yeah, you should see Ant-Man. Ant-Man's definitely a fun little time.
I still haven't seen the Avengers 2. Should I wait?
Yeah,
Probably
it comes
see that.
out digitally September 8th. So
That's a long
More
time.
importantly, you can still pre-order Fallout 4 on Green Man Gaming for $46.
There you go. If you're gonna play it on PC, do it.
Do it.
PC
You just have to
Master
use
Race.
the coupon that's always on. They always have a coupon on the front page, and they all work for Fallout. So just
That
do it.
coupon is Rare Witch Roundtable, and you will get $20 off Fallout 4.
No, that won't work. Just
Yep.
go to greenmangaming.com and look
Just
at the
type
coupon there.
use the code DModGreatman. If we ever get a sponsor, that's gonna be the code, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But for now, anyone who wants $20 off, come
Yep.
to Andre.
Yep,
Sponsor
I'll give you
will-
the coupon.
He'll
I'll
give
just
you
like
$20.
I'll send you it in the mail. $20 in the mail.
No, you'll send them the text of the actual coupon code in the mail.
There you go.
They send you DMod Great Man.
Yeah, send me a postcard with a self-addressed envelope.
Send it to your own address
Yeah, I'm not gonna say my
and
address. but-
write the coupon that you find at greenmangaming.com on it, and then pretty soon you'll get a postcard back with the coupon that you
Yep.
need to get a discount on Fallout 4.
And you can send me all of your coupons to Walmart.
Yep.
And Platonic, you can send me a job offer.
That's the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You can send us an email. I still won't read it. You can tweet us at the RWP.
We don't
Oh,
have any
oh.
emails? Did we get an email?
No emails.
He doesn't read the emails.
I don't read the
He
emails.
asks
Can I
for-
send you an email real quick?
You can, and I won't read it.
Here's
Yeah,
the
that's how it
email.
goes.
The
Hi,
email is
Andre.
podcast@therwrwp.com.
I
So
sent
check
you
it
an
out.
email. It's a voice message. It's
So
coming
don't
to you
even
live.
don't even bother to.
Don't even bother. But you can, do the other shit. Our YouTube channel, which we're gonna put some. Maybe this podcast is already on YouTube, but we're gonna start putting videos up. Let's say next week. How about that?
Yeah, buddies.
Because why not? I was thinking maybe some Twitch streams too. Definitely when
Yeah.
Rare Replay comes out. Just start doing that
time.
shit. Like
About fucking time.
I'll
If you
do
go on
a-
Twitter and tweet about watching a Diddy Kong Racing long play, the Roy Witch Project will retweet you, and you won't understand why.
That's true. That did happen.
Andre, did you get a capture card?
Yeah, I got all that.
You did get a capture
We're
card.
good
so
to
we should
go.
definitely-
Elgato. I'm gonna
Don't
start
forget,
testing
everyone, Perfect Dark Zero. We're going to play it on launch day.
Maybe
I'm
we
not
will.
kidding.
stuff. Yeah, why not?
Don't forget
Doing
a
it.
solo Andre Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play coming.
Because
your way.
here's the thing.
No.
Here's the
No
thing.
one
If
wants
we
that.
all play it on day one, we can get those stupid online achievements and never worry about it again.
Yeah. Oh God, there are those, right?
Yes.
God, we're gonna have to boost that stuff.
Damn,
Yes.
dude, that's
Day one, everyone. Let's do it.
I'm gonna have to look into that. All right. I have to say something really weird. So I connected when I was setting up stuff on the YouTube channel. I think I accidentally, I don't know how, like I connected my Twitter to it or something. But basically, whenever someone likes a YouTube video and they tweet about it, which I guess is a thing, I don't know. But so in my Twitter mentions, I constantly see people that are like, I like the YouTube video from @Andre, and it's always the Donkey Kong 64 DK, like the rap, the DK rap,
what the fuck?
and literally like
Well, yeah,
multiple
it's probably
times a
like
day.
the first result when you look up DK rap.
I think it is. So whenever people like it, yeah, it's got holy shit. How many views do you think this has?
500,000.
More.
It's
Wow.
probably above 2 million.
It's 665,000 views.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
kind of unbelievable, actually.
Where's your YouTube money, man?
I know, right? Well, I
Well, it's
didn't
because
turn
you're not
on
gonna monetize
monetization.
Someone else's thing.
I tried. It didn't work.
Wait, turning on monetization at all didn't work?
No, ICE has to do it, so I'm going to talk to him about that, because why the fuck did we not do that? For
Okay.
real.
Well, we'll talk about that later because that's
Because that's a
business.
good
This is
amount of money,
podcast.
right? That's
Yeah.
some good money.
You should probably put monetization.
Okay, here's the thing: you can't monetize a straight video of the DK rap.
Yeah, that's true. You can.
No.
But we have a bunch of custom stuff on there, too.
Yeah, but people were finding the DK rap because they're just looking up the DK rap.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, that's a different situation, but
Anyway, that was the podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time.
Give me a job, Rare.
well,
I think
that
this
was-
is the best way to find a job.
I mean,
constantly give shout outs to random companies on podcasts.
I hate to break it to you, nobody listens to this shit.
Notice
No,
I
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
give one to Deep Silver. That's because no one wants to work for Deep Silver.
No.
And
We
you
didn't
can
actually
put
even
this
talk
in the
about
post
that.
show. I don't care.
Burn all bridges with Deep Silver. It's all
But
over.
hey, Scott Coffin.
I don't. Is that a person?
Yeah, he made Five Nights at Freddy's.
No. All right. Good for you, man.
Give me a call.
You're like the
I'll
Not
make
for
you
a
the
job.
sole-
I just want to talk.
the sole creator of Five Nights at Freddy's 5.
I'll make your Five Nights at Freddy's.
Why isn't it ever? They should have just done like 6 Nights at Freddy's.
That
I'll
would be
make
a
you
mind
12
fuck.
Nights at Freddy's. I'll make infinite Nights at Freddy's with procedurally generated animatronics.
You should just
Oh, God.
buy Nights at Freddy's, right? The game, and then
Mhm.
every month they do a downloadable pack of a different Five Nights at
All
Freddy's.
right. All right.
They do. It's called the Five Nights at Freddy's series.
Yeah.
They should get it for free. You should buy the
Wait.
whole game for $60, and then forever you get infinite Five Nights at Freddy's.
So 6nightsatfreddy's.com is not registered.
No shit.
Hey,
that,
redirect it to.
No,
the
but
very
really though,
project.
right? Like it literally $2.99. I should.
yeah, you should buy that.
What the
$2.99?
fuck?
Which registrar?
GoDaddy.
You should buy Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh no,
5.
never mind. It says sorry, this is not available, but it does say $2.99 6nightsatfreddy's.com. I'm looking at it, and yet it still says not available.
Oh well, they won't call it Six Nights at Freddy's. They'll call it Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
Will they like think about it? I feel like this is the next wave. Like this is the next Google, basically, is what I'm buying.